So now that we're finally in the month of October, the month of Minecraft Live, I'm starting to see a lot more people extremely concerned about the Dream situation. A lot more people are messaging me, commenting on my videos, emailing me, and even just hitting me up on Twitter, expressing their concerns about the mob vote this year for Minecraft Live. So if you guys are new to the channel, or if you just don't know what's going on with the whole Dream situation, we'll be going over that briefly, but for the most part, I just want to address everybody's concerns, because I'm not sure what's going to happen this year, but I have a feeling that more than likely, it's gonna be okay. I think Mojang has been paying attention to the community, but regardless, we will be talking about everything related to the Dream situation and what might happen this year during the mob vote, which hopefully we'll know more about the mobs very soon. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll have an entire breakdown of every single mob as soon as Mojang drops the trailers. So this is the spot for everything related to Minecraft Live. If you haven't joined the Stealth Army, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. Leave a like if you're super hyped for Minecraft Live. We're literally like 2 weeks away, so that's just in and of itself super exciting. So you know the routine, you know the drill. Let's get straight into the video. So I know a lot of my YouTuber friends probably feel the same way as the community, but they just can't openly express it because they're friends with Dream, and it gets all political at that point. But for me, I'm not friends with Dream. He seems like a really cool person that makes incredible videos, extremely talented, and I respect him as a creator, but that's essentially where it ends because I'm from the community. I've been a part of the Minecraft community for a long time, and I just know how important this is. I know how important Minecon, Minecraft Live, Minecon Earth, like all the different names, this event is really big to a lot of people. So when that happened last year, I think a lot of people just lost trust in the entire mob vote, biome vote, and the event, and that's just not good. I know a lot of people that are just not going to vote this year because they feel like it's just going to be mishandled or it's going to be abused by certain creators. If it's not Dream, you gotta admit, maybe a couple people were inspired by Dream, and they might end up trying to repeat what he did last year, and that's just simply not acceptable. And I know we're gonna get a couple comments like, Stealth, it's not a big deal, like this doesn't really mean anything to me. I promise you, a lot of people are very upset still over what happened last year, and I think just the community is concerned about this year. Like, is it going to happen again this year? And I don't think anybody truly knows. Not until October 16th, but if it were to happen again this year, I can just see a lot of people losing faith, losing trust in the entire voting process that Mojang has every single Minecraft Live. A lot of people probably just won't participate anymore if they feel like this is just a creator versus creator type of vote. And maybe some of you guys are a little scared to speak up or say anything because you know that the Dream stands are known for being toxic and at times bullying other people. Like, that's been an issue in the past, so maybe some people are just simply afraid to speak up or say something about it. But last year, it got really bad. If you haven't seen the tweets, if you haven't really seen my previous videos where I've talked about this, it got a little crazy. Dream was spamming glow squid, glow squid, glow squid. If you vote for the glow squid, I'll follow you. Take the L when he was tweeting at XQC, and XQC was like, don't let Dream win, vote for the darn Isolager, and I don't agree with that either, to be honest, but I guess the point is Dream was seriously pushing for this mob to win, and when you have such a loyal and active community, you can get the votes easily, right? You can definitely get the votes. When you got stans that'll do whatever you want, whenever, it's gonna happen. And then you got your friends that also have huge followings like George and Satnap. Like, it just gets crazy, and he even goes off on his second account ranting about the glow squid and how people are salty and should shut up. I'm like, bro, this is not normal behavior. What is going on right now? And especially because of his channel size, his following, he should be a role model. He should definitely just be bigger than this. And I'm hoping that last year was a learning experience. But then you see his most recent tweet about the entire voting situation situation. He says, this year at Minecraft Live, I'm going to rig the vote to be the worst mob out of spite, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And then Mr. Beast replied by saying, I'm forming an opposing faction that'll support the will of the people. Any creators want to join me. Which I've mentioned this earlier, but I don't really agree with either of these tweets. I feel like creators, anybody with a large following, should really just let the community vote, because no matter what, you have influence over other people, especially younger viewers, people that are just going to listen and do whatever you suggest. So ultimately, creators should just let the community vote. It happens once a year, so it's that important. It's a really big deal to a lot of people, but the fact that Dream felt the need to tweet this tells us a couple things. A, it tells us that last year he knew exactly what he was doing, right? He's sort of making light of the situation. I don't know if he means it or not, to be honest. It could be a joke. It could just be like, ha ha ha, this happened last year, and we all know you can't do anything to stop me, even if you wanted to, but I'm not doing it this year. Like, you could take it that way, or you could just take it for how it's tweeted, which is he's going to do what he did last year again, and there's literally nothing that we can do to stop him because he knows that he has the following, right? He has the numbers. He can easily manipulate it if he chooses to. So what can we do about it? There's nothing. I suppose there's a lot of ways to interpret this tweet, and I don't really know Dream like that. I've only seen like maybe 10 to 15 of his videos, so maybe some of you guys that are watching this video probably have a better understanding of Dream and if he's really joking or if he's actually serious. But in my opinion, he probably might mean what he's tweeting here because we're talking about the largest Minecraft event all year. Millions of people are tuning in with their families, with their best friends. Just everybody will be watching this event to see what is next, to see which mob will be introduced in the next major update. So that's a really large spotlight for big creators, for big channels. Like, that is a huge deal that can probably make them hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen this year. I'm also not here to vilify anybody. I know Dream has done some really wonderful things, especially for charity. All I'm showcasing are basically the tweets from last year and how this has impacted the community. So you guys are capable of coming to your own conclusions about what should happen this year, how they should handle Dream if they should. To be honest, I don't know if Mojang can really do too much. I feel like the best solution, in my opinion, is to simply get away from Twitter when it comes to the votes, because I feel like a lot of the stands go onto Twitter to follow their favorite creators. A lot of people just go to Twitter to follow their favorite YouTubers or streamers. With that said, it's easy to manipulate that type of audience to doing essentially whatever it is you want in terms of voting a certain way, clicking a link to a website. Like, it's just easier to tell someone to do something on Twitter. I feel like the perfect place for the mob vote this year would be Minecraft.net. Now, this isn't going to be like a fix-all type of solution. I'm sure there's still going to be creators trying to influence their audience, their following. Like, that's never going to end. But I feel like because we've tried Twitter so many times, it's basically been the place for voting. It's time to try something different. And I know some of you are going to be a tad bit more extreme, like you want Mojang to take a stand, you want Mojang to tell Dream to stop this year, and we gotta just realize freedom of speech, it is extremely important, one of the most important things in existence, but at the same time, he's from the Minecraft community. So I think he should just have a little bit more respect and pride in being a part of that community. You shouldn't take away that experience from millions of people that don't follow you, that just don't care about what you want. But share your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys feel like anything will actually happen this year? Or do you feel like Dream is going to pull another glow squid? Thanks again for watching. Notification Squad, y'all are the goats. And I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.